10,000 square feet. That's how big the average Costco warehouse is. And somewhere in that concrete maze between 27-pound mac and cheese buckets and $4.99 rotisserie chickens, millennials are having a spiritual awakening. Gone are the days when Costco was just that place your parents drag you on the weekends. Now it's the hottest club of 2024, where 94 million members happily drop $60+ every year for the privilege of spending more money? And the wild part is 93% of them renew every year. It's like Stockholm Syndrome, but with bulk savings. Think Netflix's subscription model is impressive? While people might rage tweet about password sharing crackdowns or price hikes, Netflix still sees its subscriber count tick up year after year. But Costco? That's Netflix's business model on steroids. This isn't just shopping anymore, it's a lifestyle. Where else can you witness a self-proclaimed Kirkland signature influencer live streaming their haul while a teenager in a Supreme hoodie explains commodity trading to his grandma over free pizza samples? That's right, Kirkland Signature, the brand that's become the Supreme of suburbia, casually generating $56 billion in revenue. Not bad for a label that started out as that stuff your mom said was just as good as the name brand. What sets Costco apart in the retail bloodbath of the 2020s isn't just their size, it's their almost militant dedication to a business model that shouldn't work on paper. While other retailers stuff their shelves with endless options, Costco said, what if we offered less? Their sparse 4,000 item selection, compared to a supermarket's 40,000, isn't a limitation, it's a superpower. Each product represents a carefully negotiated victory in Costco's endless war on retail margins. Here's the beautiful irony. Costco's biggest weaknesses are actually disguised strengths. That limited product selection that drives some customers crazy, it's their secret weapon against retail theft. Good luck trying to steal that 65-inch TV when there's only one way out and everyone knows what's supposed to be in your cart. The membership fee that theoretically limits their market reach is actually their shield against inflation and economic downturns. When times get tough, people don't abandon their Costco memberships, they use them even more, trying to squeeze every penny of value from that $60 investment. It's like they've created a recession-resistant fortress out of bulk toilet paper and rotisserie chickens. Their formula is deceptively simple. Take everything you can learn in business school and do the opposite. Limit choice. Pay workers well above industry standards. Keep margins razor thin. Put your highest margin items, like jewelry and electronics, at the back of the store where they're harder to find. And most heretically of all, make your real money from membership fees, not product sales. While other retailers chase quarterly profits by squeezing suppliers and workers, Costco's playing the long game, betting that treated well employees and happy customers are the best business model of all. What's fascinating is how Costco has turned its apparent technological tardiness into an advantage. While Amazon and Walmart wage their e-commerce war, Costco is taking a surprisingly zen approach to online sales. They're not trying to out-Amazon Amazon because they realize something profound. In an age of infinite digital choice, there's something deeply satisfying about a physical store that says, we've curated everything for you. Their e-commerce strategy isn't about competing with Amazon's everything store. It's about giving members another way to access those sweet, sweet Kirkland products. They're not chasing the future. They're doubling down on what made them special in the first place. And speaking of things your mom is right about, let's talk about what happens now at Costco on a Sunday morning. Take the gas station for instance. It's 8:45 a.m. and you're number 50 in a line that sneaks past the tire center and around the cart return. Thanks to that mighty 7% of members who didn't renew, the line no longer threatens to merge with the actual highway traffic. Now it just politely ends at the parking lot entrance. The great membership crackdown of 2024 has resulted in approximately 3 fewer cars in line, which means you might save a whole 2 minutes on your wait. Progress. Meanwhile, a good number of people waiting in line for gas have nervous sweats with their gold bars sitting in their trunk. That's right. While millennials were busy turning Costco into a social media phenomenon, the company quietly became one of America's biggest gold dealers. And because that wasn't enough, they're adding platinum to their precious metals lineup, enticing customers with the prospect of finding unique investment opportunities. The Costco employee behind the counter, who last week was arranging dino-shaped chicken nuggies, is now casually processing five-figure precious metal transactions like they're selling bulk socks. Imagine explaining to your financial advisor that your retirement strategy involves buying bulk platinum from the same place that you get your $1.50 hot dog combo. A price, by the way, that hasn't changed since 1985. You can thank the Costco co-founder who threatened to unalive himself when one executive suggested raising the price. Now that's commitment to value. Inside, the store is its own beautiful chaos. Costco's genius move was realizing that choice is overrated. Those suppliers aren't just playing ball. They're redesigning their entire product specifically for Costco. That massive container of coconut oil, completely restructured just to fit under Costco's shelves. It's like the entire consumer goods industry is doing product development by asking, but will a Costco? The real magic happens at the checkout line, where you can witness the phenomenon known as the Costco math. It's where people justify spending $437 on what was supposed to be a quick trip for paper towels. But unlike other retailers where similar spending might induce guilt, Costco has masterfully positioned itself as the financially responsible choice. Every large purchase isn't an indulgence, it's an investment. The genius of Costco's treasure hunt layout isn't just that it makes shopping fun, it's that it turns their biggest weakness, their limited selection, into an adventure. Every visit becomes a potential discovery, every aisle a possibility. They've somehow managed to make bulk shopping feel like a boutique experience. It's retail theater, where the set pieces are pallets of paper towels and the cast includes everyone from coupon clipping grandmas to TikTok influencers. But perhaps Costco's most brilliant move is how they've positioned themselves for the future while appearing to stick to their old school roots. Those experiments with housing developments on top of stores, that's not just real estate innovation, it's Costco betting that in a world of increasing urbanization and housing crises, their real estate footprint could become as valuable as their retail operation. While other retailers are closing stores, Costco's figuring out how to turn their locations into vertical communities. This is Costco in 2024, where inflation goes to die, bulk buying is an Olympic sport, and somehow, against all odds, buying a 24-pack of toilet paper feels like joining an exclusive club. They've created the perfect storm of value hunting, commodity trading, and bulk buying that somehow united everyone from Gen Z investors to suburban dads in one giant concrete-floored community.